what's up everybody? How you guys doing today? Hopefully awesome. Me and Max the Gamer are here to answer some questions. We'll probably run some showdown races and stuff like that today. Hopefully everybody's having an amazing Friday. I do believe it's Friday, right? If not, I must be crazy. Fred? Am I crazy for Mr. Fred? Where's Fred at? I lost Fred. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I actually had Fred over here. Oh, I don't know what happened to Fred. He's missing. Oh, there's Fred. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. We found Fred. So how's everyone's day?
I'm doing good, Danny. Happy Friday, everyone. Another
That's awesome.
Fun season in CSR2 that just started.
Yep, brand new season's here, guys. That last one went so fast, it was crazy. That was a real fast season, that felt like. Sometimes time flies by when you're having fun.
You know, this season started off with great mistake by Natural Motion. They put the 720S GT3 as the PC car, which you and I both know that's not the PC car. It would be nice if it was, but let's be honest, they're not going to give you a Purple Star car for a PC car. So, yeah, I love the news they put out.
I actually didn't see that. I missed that.
Oh, you missed it? Oh, not only that, the pop-up screen at the beginning of the game, when you log in, you know how it pops up and says, hey, get your PC car.
Yeah.
They even have the 720 GTA3 for that. Like, it was up on there, too. I'm going, wow.
I wonder how they pulled that one off.
That's like a typical Natural Motion thing. They do that a lot. So, I'm not even surprised.
Combat Warrior says, how many crates until loyalty? Well, generally 15 tries get you the loyalty reward.
Yep, 750 silver keys, guys.
750
silver keys.
Alright, so, Combat Warrior, what's up? Thomas, how's it going? We got Bosco in the house. We have Thomas Lucas as well. YH, what's up? Saturn. We got Melvin, what's up, Melvin? Crazy Drifting, good to see you. Mario, hello. Peter Zhang, what's up? He says, what's a good tier 2 car for Tempest? I would say either the Porsche Boxster or the Mazda Miata Rocket Bunny. Those are probably my two favorites.
Definitely. Are we talking about using it for Tempest 3 tier 2?
It just says Tempest 2. So I would assume tier 2 car for Tempest 2.
Now, Tempest 2, as you know and as we all know, only involves sprints.
Yeah,
so
lots of
whatever
sprints.
tier 2 you pick, you want a fast sprinting one. That's all.
Somebody says, can we use the 720S GT3? Unfortunately, no, I don't think that's going to be in there. It's possible, but I highly doubt it. Me
too. I doubt they're going to. Now, when they make mistakes like that, it's not like they go, oh, we're sorry. We'll let you use the car now. No. It's too bad, guys. Just, yeah. I mean, I know you pulled all your silver keys hoping for that GT3 and didn't get it, but we don't care. That's more accurate description of how they feel about that.
Yeah, Bosco, I also have the purple starred one, and I'm not going to try to pull for the regular one until I find out if I can use the purple star one or not, so. Because no point, I don't want to spend all those keys, guys. I could not find a working trick for this season. It was just not happening. I mean, I spent so many keys, it was crazy. I mean, I don't know how many loyalty rewards I hit, and I only pulled like 3 or 4 of those cars that weren't loyalty, so it's not easy to get that car this season, I found out.
Maybe they forgot to activate the map again. You know, they do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
They'll say, oh, plus times 10, and then it goes, and then when you pull at it, you're like, man, there's no way that's times 10 anything. That's more like negative times 10.
Yeah, it's like minus 1 million. What's up,
Seven
Ziotic?
World Gaming got 7 5-stars out of 15 crates. Good for him. I think he gets them for free anyway, so it's not like he cares.
Where do you even see that?
Oh, what? YH just posted it.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It showed up a little later on my screen for some reason.
You know what? I have top chat, not live chat. Let me change it. There we go. D Black's here. Helena Hitman in the house. Who else we got here?
Okay, so Melvin says, is the Saline S1 and the 488 Spider good? The 488 Spider is pretty much junk. One of the worst cars in the game. Now the Saline S1, not too bad. Not too bad. Hard to get parts for.
Yeah, but it's a dyno beater if you set it up, but unfortunately, that's a lot of cars. And unfortunately for you, if you use S1 in live, it's not that great. If you don't use it in live, it's not very useful. So, I mean, it's like, I don't know. I'm not too keen on that car. Now, the S7 is much better. The Legend S7 is very good.
Yeah, the S7's awesome. The 7's awesome.
Yeah, I'm not so keen on the S1. It looks kind of homely. I don't like the way it looks.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, I'm not into that look. It looks a little bit like a duck in the front.
But yeah, the Saline S7 is sweet, but I'll tell you what, it is crazy hard to get Saline parts, so I wouldn't plan on
at least they
upgrading
added
those.
another. Yeah. Well, by adding the S1, it gives us a little better chance to get Saline parts, right?
That's true, yes.
Yeah. Well, what we need is a Saline PC car that's actually like a tier 2.
That would be sweet.
That'll be sweet. You get a bunch of fusions. That's how I usually get like major fusion boosts, is when they put a PC car out that's a brand that you don't normally get, and it's not like a tier T5. Or even if it's a T5, I don't care, as long as I can pull the crates.
Yeah, Thomas, man, please be respectful to all people. Alright, 7 World Gaming has a nice channel, so please be respectful to everybody in the chat, whether they're here or not.
We don't want to talk crap about other people when they're not
no,
here.
Definitely
that's not right. Yeah. I mean, we can do it privately, but not publicly. No, I'm kidding. I don't think I talk crap about anybody, really. Except for you, Ben. Yeah, I talk crap about you privately. But
I believe that. You don't sound as loud as normal, Max. Is the music...
No, hold out. Let me adjust.
Can you guys hear Max okay? It sounds like you're barely over the music, honestly.
Really? You guys hear me?
Unless I have the music too loud.
Huh?
I said, unless I have the music too loud.
Little low. Okay, well, let me see if I can tune it up a bit. It's not Discord acting stupid again, is it?
Oh, now you sound a little better.
I sound better? Good. I didn't do anything, but hey.
Huh. That's weird.
Alright.
Melvin says I see him.
You see me?
You see Max?
I don't know. I am in lobby. I am in lobby.
So sure.
Yeah.
Someone said we're goats, Max.
Goats? Meh. Right?
There's some sort of like acronym for goat. I don't know.
I think you have to go meh, like that. For goats. They make that noise.
Let me go ahead and double check my music setting just in case.
Alright.
Sounds about right. We'll find out. That's why I use volume controls.
Greatest of all time. I like that. So, I guess it's not an insult. I thought you guys were talking about the goat I ate last night, like Fred. Oh, let's not talk about Fred. Fred will be upset. I did not eat Fred last night, no.
No, the music's on the normal volume, guys. All right.
All right. What do we got here? So other than the little screw up with the PC car, guys, it's not too bad. Uncle broken down. My puppy's doing great. He's big. He's bitey. Everything's good. And Steven, glad to hear you can play again. That's a good thing. So.
Yeah, definitely. Owen says, you ate Fred? I don't think Max likes Fred.
I didn't eat Fred. I ate Fred's cousin.
Oh, wow. That's a weird-looking Porsche.
No,
check that thing out.
That's a 911R.
The colors are pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
I've never seen anything like that.
It's a nice color pattern.
Holy crap! It destroyed me too.
Well, that's a T5 versus your T4. You know, it's kind of par for the course. You're gonna.
All right, so the Sylvia S15 is a pretty interesting live racing car. I've got mine maxed out, and it wins a lot of live races, even though it doesn't beat Dyno. I really like the Sylvia S15. Now, the Vantage, I think you can down-tune the Vantage, but it's generally not really anything too special. It's nice to have, though.
It's not going to be very fast down-tuned. I mean,
yeah.
You know, you can beat Dyno by about a second plus, but that's about it. But here's the thing, the Elite Showdown has that bug in it where after 1,000 trophies, it switches right to fully maxed cars for you. So either way, you're still going to have to run the fastest thing you got.
Now, somebody was saying if you change your down tune, that might actually fix the problem once you hit the 1,000 trophies or whatever.
I guess you're going to have to be in like really slow lobby or something.
I haven't tried that, but
yeah. Hey Yen, welcome to the stream.
Hey,
Core
hey.
Gaming, that's an interesting question. You should read that question. That's a tough one.
Yeah. What are the best cars for live racing? Or what is
he
the
said, which
best
is
car?
the best car for live racing? That's a little different. He's
There's
looking
really
for
no
the
best. There's a lot of awesome ones, but I don't really think there's one that stands above the rest, really. I mean,
I don't think anything stands out that much that I can call it the one. You know. Oh, the Porsche has a nice color because it's modded. Oh, well, hey. Still looks good. Still looks good. Sometimes I wish Nitro Motion would let us do that, but
that would be cool if we could change our paint jobs and stuff. Yeah, it could be modded. I don't know. I've never seen that color, but it looked pretty neat.
Definitely a cool combo.
D Black says the red Jesco with a question mark.
Nah, Red Jesco's good car, but you can't call it the best live racer. You know, the most useful live racer in my book would be the F1 because I know you don't like the F1. Oh, what did you do? Oh, you're watching ads. Progressive.
It's flow. It's flow. Look, let's play the game. Hold on. Bloop. Oh no. Flow. Boop. Oh no. Get over there. Come on. Oh, crap sandwiches.
You're not good at this. You're not
crap
jumping
sandwiches.
over the rainbow.
Oh gosh, the rainbows hate me. All right, there we go. We got one more. No. All right, come on. Come on, Flo. You stupid unicorn. Oh my god, you suck. Holy crap, holy. No.
This is why I don't play those games.
All right, I lost. Flo doesn't look like that in real life.
Nice try. Now we're going to give you a very expensive quote for that one.
I can't get rid of the ad now. Get out of there. There we go.
It's on the upper left. Upper left. Yeah, there you go.
I had to hit the back button.
Oh, really?
Oh, there was an X on the upper right,
too. No, don't not sound good. Go. No, later.
All right, so one of my favorite live racing cars is actually the little Fast and Furious Ford Escort. I love that thing. It never seems to win never seems to lose a live race. And it doesn't beat Dyno Time, so it doesn't really get pushed.
Yeah, that's a good car. I don't have that car, actually. Hey, Miguel, welcome.
Miguel, what's up?
Flo reminds me of Donna. That's funny. Well, that's like a blonde Donna, right? I mean, Donna's blonde, Flo's redhead, so not totally the same.
I don't know. Flo's probably a little bit nicer than Donna. Donna doesn't like to give us the good stuff, so. KD's in the house. So D Black says he's never beaten the red Jesco in anything, so I guess it always kicks his butt.
Well, I mean, I can probably set up another car to never lose in a particular lobby, but that doesn't mean it's the best live racer. Although the red Jesco is very good. I mean, I think I did list it as one of the top Koenigsegg cars in the game. So
another car I'm really loving for live racing is the WRX STI, the Elite Tuners car. That thing seems to do excellent without beating the dyno either. I think I run mine on stage 4 and it's amazing. It does have all the purple stars on it though. Stage 5, I mean tier 5 cars, I really do like that Bentley Continental GT3 a lot. The Bach Mono can be really cool. There's so many good live racers out there, it's not even funny.
Bolight's good too. The Bolight you have to set up properly to really do well though.
Yes.
It's a little bit tricky to set up because you know you can easily put yourself in a position where you're not going to be as competitive. But it is a good car.
What's up, R89 or R98? There goes my dyslexia. How you doing today?
Guys here.
What's that?
Crack the Sky just came in.
What up, Crack the Sky? How you doing, buddy?
RS6 is a good car. I mean, one thing is, when I look at live racers, I always lean towards T5 over T4. Simply because once you get beyond certain speed, you will not run into any more T4s, and you make a little more money and everything racing in T5. So,
yeah, that's
every little bit counts.
That's the main thing
Right.
about T5 is the extra money is nice.
Yeah. Yep.
All right,
Extra
Steven
money
says,
really adds up.
when's the Fast and Furious coming back? Not really sure, but I do think we're going to see it again. Holy moly, that guy destroyed me. I do expect those events to come back, guys. I just don't know when.
Put out new ones because they have to put out new ones because they're new movies.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. As long as there's new movies, there'll be new Fast and Furious stuff.
All right, so RS5, NSX, or C63 for the showdown. Didn't you say the C63 was a good dyno beater, Max?
C63 does beat dyno, but it's not a very slow car, though. You know, you're not going to get very far. Again, like I said, as long as if you can get to 1,000 trophy first and then go from there, that's really what you're looking for. I mean, you know.
Like, the NSX is pretty nice, actually.
NSX is good. Yeah.
The NSX has been great until I got on the live stream here. Now, all these, I don't know why I'm up against these 8.7 cars.
So you're over 1,000 trophy.
These guys must have some crazy down tunes. I don't know what to do at this point.
It's not down tunes. They're actually, what happened is it goes back to trophy matchmaking, I think.
Ah, I see. Yeah, you're probably right.
Uh-oh, looks like Bosco crashed. Bosco, what happened?
Don't want to do that again. Yeah, I guess I did hit the 1,000 trophies, didn't I?
Yeah, I saw you were at 1,000 trophies. That's why I was mentioning you might be changing your matchmaking. Once you get back to like 1,000 flat or near 900 or something, you go back to the original matchmaking. It's weird. It's like some in the way they programmed it.
Oh, there we go. We got one. We got one. Jihad Zaxi, what's up? Awesome to see you. How you doing today?
All right. So,
Odom.
Team X Racing is here. So we got Team X guys here representing.
Odom says, I won the Zedigo shooting break. Any thoughts on that, Max?
Low performance point, high evo car. It's probably got some potential. The problem is, I don't know how to shift it, and I haven't been able to get under dyno with it. But I think at just stage 4 or 5, without engine, turbo, or intake, I think you can get about 2,000 evo. So it's a pretty good car in that sense. Should be getting some lobby advantage in live.
I can't quite figure out how to drive this NSX just right. It should run 10.8, and I keep getting like 11 zeros, occasionally a 10.9. I can't figure out what I'm doing wrong. It used to run faster than this. I wonder if they changed the shift pattern or something.
I don't think so. It could be you're launching off These cars are sensitive in live with the launch button. If you launch it slightly
that
off,
could be.
it could be.
Paco8, what's up? Nice to see you today. Oh, I'm out of gas. I guess I better go buy some. There we go. Got a little more gasoline to run some of these crazy showdowns. I'll tell you what. I went out to Sam's Club. Well, actually I didn't, but someone brought me home some French fries from Sam's Club, and they were crazy freezer burned. I was like, well, that probably can't hurt. I'll eat them anyway. So I put them in the air fryer. I'll tell you, I was up till like 4 a.m. throwing up. Those French fries were nasty. Made me sick. So if you get like French fries that are freezer burned, you might want to not eat them. Take them back to the store and get something else.
Take it back. I don't want it. I don't want this. This stuff is nasty.
I was reading about it. It's like, oh yeah, generally freezer burned French fries are fine. They just might taste a little funny. They're not dangerous. They won't hurt you. But I'll tell you what.
Yes, they taste like crap sandwiches.
It was a pretty miserable experience.
You can eat them. They just taste terrible. I still don't know how an air fryer works. I mean, it sounds great in theory, and obviously it works great because people are raving about it.
The air fryer?
But I'm like, if I blow hot air, which I do all day long, I don't see the chicken frying itself. I just don't. I don't get it. So.
Okay,
yeah,
so air fryer is like a miniature oven. It's like a little miniature oven, basically. And what it does, it's got the heating element on top, but there's a fan up there, and the fan blows the heat down, and the fan is designed to get the heat like underneath, to the sides, on the top of everything. So the air fryer baskets are kind of like suspended, and the air is able to go all around the food 100%, so it cooks the food evenly from all directions. And I'll tell you what,
it's going on tilt.
It's so much better to cook some French fries in the air fryer than it is the oven or something. Air fryers are amazing. Now they do say don't cook anything too crazy greasy in there, or it'll splatter up and get all over the like heating elements and stuff. But some things you might not want to cook in it, but it's awesome.
That is actually pretty cool. All that technical stuff goes right over my head. You know, I buy this stuff and I just go to the work. Okay.
Now, a friend of mine. Sorry, Max.
Yeah, if I can just plug it in and it works, it's the best.
Yeah. A friend of mine said he put some sliced meat in the air fryer and he could hear it floating around in there. Like the air was pushing it up and actually almost like making it float like a parachute in there. He could hear it like slapping around inside the air fryer. So I guess you don't want to put sliced meat inside there because it's light and it'll fly up.
So it actually does have like air blowing around inside.
Yes. There's a really strong fan that circulates the air.
Interesting.
And that's part of why.
Actually interesting because you ever had Peking duck, Danny? Have you ever had Peking duck? Real ones, not the fake ones from the local Chinese takeout.
No.
All right. So Peking duck is known for having really crispy skin. Okay, the duck skin is extremely crispy. That's what makes them special. The skin actually. The way they do it is they blow air into the skin as it's being cooked. So that sounds almost like how the air fryer works.
Yeah, maybe kind of like that.
Yeah. Interesting concept. I mean, now that we're talking about it so much, I may have to try to convince my wife to get one.
I like them, man. I mean, they're not that expensive either. I mean, you definitely want to get a big one, I think. Get a large one.
Oh, yeah. You want to be able to fry a decent amount of stuff in one shot. So, well, shouldn't be talking about all this stuff before dinner time. Definitely not healthy towards my stomach. Because I hear the gurgling already. Fortunately for me, I have chocolate nearby.
Uh-oh. I want some of that.
Oh, I know.
Timo T, what's up? He says, I'll try your thing here. Vinicus, how's it going? All right, he says to go into second in nitrous.
Yeah, it's iotic. I mean, they do something with the Peking duck. It's actually pretty cool. I read a little bit about it. I just like eating it. I don't actually know how to make it, nor do I ever plan to make it. I just want to go to the store and buy it, but good stuff. Good stuff. Peking duck. If you haven't tried it, guys, you should go out there and find a real Peking duck place and try it. You won't regret it. Unless you don't like duck, in which case don't do it.
So that did run a little faster.
There you go.
I guess maybe I was shifting it wrong. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was supposed to go into 4th gear quickly. That works pretty good.
And this is, welcome. We're doing well. It's Friday. I'm, on caffeine, so I'm actually awake and a little hyper. But other than that, everything's good.
Leroy says, I put food in the air fryer and a wizard cooks it. Oh, man.
What? No, it's not the wizard. It's that little, what those things called? The little imps. They fly around in there and take care of it.
Oh.
They breathe fire on it.
Little miniature fire-breathing dragons. Hey! Stop that, you cheater. Guy, not really cheater, but he got me like at the last second across the finish line.
Oh, I hate that.
Oh, man. I thought I was going to win. He's got some crazy rims on that thing. I really don't think you're a cheater. Sorry, I shouldn't say that because that's not a cheater, guys.
You're going to get somebody upset.
Yes. Not a cheater. He just got me by a hair.
Danny Lighting called me a cheater. I don't cheat. No. Now I'm going to go put negative thumbs on every one of his videos. Thumbs down everything. All 600 of them.
Yeah, I don't have too many elite upgrades on this car.
I actually refuse the elite upgrade cards for Showdown because the tokens are hard enough to get as it is.
Yeah.
So the only time I do anything is I elite upgrade a card that I see used repetitively in Showdown. Now, the NSX happens to be one of them, but it's rarely the Apex card. That's the problem. So, whereas the F1, when it's used in the Elite Showdown, it's the Apex card, so it's cool. That's the one I like to use. That's one I elite it too.
Yeah, I've only got 2 cars that are available in the Showdown upgraded, so it's either this or down tune that other Vantage, which I don't even really like driving that car. I really do like the NSX.
I don't know. I mean, I use whatever I got on hand. I think the key here is, as long as I get far enough to get some of the rewards, I'm happy. And if I happen to get lucky and make it through to the next league, that's even better. So, what league level are you on?
I'm still on rookie, I do believe.
Oh man.
Let's
All right,
go
so
look.
you really haven't been trying too hard.
It says street. Is that my rank?
Yeah, street. Yeah, that's like the 2-star. That's where I'm at. Street.
Okay, I'm on street. Whatever that means. I don't even pay attention. I just do the races and get the prizes.
Yeah, sometimes I advance. Most times I don't. Oh, D-Black just hit world.
Vinicus got the 720S with 1 pull. That's awesome. Steve W has 5 cars.
I have this car though.
Which one?
The 720S. I'm pretty sure I have it.
Yeah, I've got the Gold Star one. I should actually look to see if I have a regular one. I don't think I do, but you know what? You're making me think I should probably check through my cars again. Honestly, I would rather upgrade the Gold Star one instead of the Purple Star, because there's a lot of things that Purple Star cars are not allowed into, so I still don't know if the Purple Star one's going to work or not.
The only Purple Star T5 that worked before, that I recall for sure, was the Audi R8 and the Vorsteiner R8. For that PC Cup, both cars worked. Now, usually they allow the Purple Star top 10 cars now in the PC Cup. But a completely different Purple Star car from Fast and Furious, probably not.
I mean,
Even
it's
though
just
it's still a 720S.
Yeah. I'm thinking it's not going to work, but I don't know. I want to wait around and see. What's that? That pops up on the map tomorrow, I think, doesn't it? The Prestige Cup?
Yep.
So we'll find out tomorrow.
That's what I was telling my crew members today. I said, look, if you're not sure, wait till tomorrow, check out the PC Cup, and then look at it. If your car says it's available, then you're good, right? Otherwise, they'll tell you need the car. What I do know is that this car actually in the game data isn't even called the 720S, because back then it was released as a prototype with a different name. So, or sometimes Natural Motion just does that. They don't call the car what it's actually called. So,
Psiotic, I have no idea what Chick-fil-A sauce is, actually. I ate at Chick-fil-A, I think, once, back in Memphis, Tennessee. This is a long time ago. Chick-fil-A did not have sauce. They had chicken sandwiches, where it was a piece of chicken and 2 pickles in the bun. They did not offer any sauce or anything. They said, oh, this is Southern-style chicken. That's all we have. I'm like, you're telling me you don't have any lettuce or mayonnaise or anything like that to put on? Nope. This is how all our sandwiches come. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Just eat the chicken.
So I've never...
Just the chicken, son. Just the chicken.
I've never been back to a Chick-fil-A since, so...
Oh, man, that place is like the most popular thing for kids and people in general. The Chick-fil-A near me, I swear to God, the lines. The only reason I don't eat there is not because I don't want to eat it. It's because I don't want to sit half an hour waiting for my one piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the real issue.
Now that I have celiac disease, I can't really eat out at restaurants, or I'll probably poison myself, and then my immune system attacks my body, and that's never a good thing. So I couldn't eat there if I wanted to.
Crazy.
I gotta eat a bunch of bland and boring stuff. Now, I did find at Sam's Club, I don't know what these things are, but they're chicken, chipotle, and cheese. It's like a miniature little pizza wrapped in some sort of like pita thing that's not made with wheat products. I'm like, man, it's like a miniature pizza without if you put marinara sauce on this, it would taste just like a pizza. It's so good. I guess they just got them and they said they're only going to have it for a limited time, but oh man, I can't even figure out how to pronounce it. What's that?
They always say it's a limited time only, right? So people buy it really fast. And then they make their money and they're like, well, it's not really limited, but since we sold it all out, it's all good now. Like, come on, guys. All these advertising gimmicks.
Well, K-Stone, when you use the manual launch on the shift pattern videos, it slows you down. We're trying to get an idea of how fast the car goes, you know. Manual launch makes human error in there, so I could easily screw it up and run 0.2 of a second slower or something if I didn't get it right. So now if you get your launch just right, then yeah, it's, you know, if you get a perfect manual start, then you're still going to run those times. But people want to get an idea of what the car runs, so we're trying to see how fast it goes. Alright, I'm going to look and see if I have a 720S besides the Purple Star one.
You remember when the 720S first came out? It was one of the first year milestone cars. Because it ran like 7.7 back then.
Yeah.
It was like a big deal. Man, this car is fast. You know, this is LaFerrari fast. I remember how excited we all were to get that car back then, and then, you know, not being able to get a stage 6 until 2 years later. But the point is, the car was still awesome. Nowadays, it's not as special, but I mean, it's easily one of the more memorable cars in CSR2 for the older players, I guess I should say.
Wait,
been
which
playing
car?
a long time.
Wait, which car is it again? 720S. Okay, I got a 650S.
Oh,
that's not it.
That's junk. Junk.
So there's
like
my
right
Fast
there
and...
Oh, yeah, that's a Purple Star.
There's my Fast and Furious one. That was the Fast and Furious car. So it's probably not going to work, which will be a bummer.
Let me see if I can find my 720S in my second account. I'm pretty sure this account is old enough too to still have it. Don't forget, this is the second time it's been used as a PC car too. So a lot of people have it already. You know, there's a lot of these cars that we're getting now as PC cars really are not new. They've been around a while, but they're good cars back in the day. Nowadays, they're not terrible, but they're just not as competitive. But let's see.
Now, I've got the Vorsteiner 720S. Unfortunately, that's probably not it.
That's newer.
Well,
and a lot of people have that one.
More than likely, that's not going to work either.
No, I'm almost positive they won't let that one work.
Now, I've only seen once or twice where they allowed a different variant, and I've seen twice now, I think, maybe 3 times where they allowed another car, like a different version of the same car, but it's not often. Melon, what's up? Good to see you.
Let's see.
Thanks for coming by the stream today.
I'm searching. I'm still searching. Hey, I have 2 Vorsteiner 720S.
Oh man, I'd strip one of them.
Same color. Ah.
Strippy.
I know. I probably didn't strip it because I was afraid to strip the wrong one. But both are stock, so I don't know why I was worried. In any case, let's move on.
I got too many cars. I don't have that one though.
You know that when I don't have an organized garage in an account, I get all paranoid. I'm like, I'm not sure I want to strip this. This might be the only one I have. And I'm not scrolling through 80 garages to look for the other one. So let's see.
And I got 6 cars that I gotta move into the tier 4 and tier 5 garage.
I had mine's so disorganized. I have some tier 5 cars like all the way on the other end of the garage list. And then I have all my rest of my tier 5 cars on the other end of the garage. So garage 4 still has tier 5s, and then garage 74 has tier 5s.
Oh man.
Yeah, so I'm jumping between the 2 ends, go, okay, where's my car? Dude, where's my car? Do you remember that movie?
Yeah,
Dude,
sure
where's
do.
my car?
So I gotta figure this one out. Probably next week I'll put out a video on this car. I'm not sure how good it is yet, but it looks really awesome. I like it.
I was reading the Lotus forums, and you know, the Lotus guys are very excited about this car coming because, you know, it's a world car. It's going to go all over the world. Everybody around the world can get a hold of it. And there are 2 versions with 2 different motors in it too.
Oh,
so
really?
You got the Toyota V6 or the AMG's AMG A45's inline 4 turbo. So I don't know if we can pop the trunk here and see which engine we have. I doubt it's going to be that easy to see, but why don't you see if you can pop the back? And the engine's probably under the cover and you can't really see it. Yeah, I can't really tell which motor that is. Yeah, but you either get the supercharged Toyota V6 or you get the AMG A45's Turbo 4. And believe it or not, the Turbo 4 is supposed to be the more powerful motor out of the 2.
Those turbo 4 cylinders are cool. I like those.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very cool car for a Lotus, and I hope it helps Lotus survive. I mean, this company's been on the brink of bankruptcy forever. So
I'm surprised they don't sell more of the little Lotus Elise models. Those are such cool cars.
Hey, you know what? I actually saw the Elise and also the Siege both in person up close, and I can see why they couldn't sell many of them, because literally the car has no sound deadening and no padding. Okay, if you were gonna drive that thing day to day, you know, you're gonna have back pain, and you better be a contortionist just to get in and out of that thing.
Oh man.
And it's an awesome car, don't get me wrong, but it's not for the faint of heart. Like, if you're somebody who needs your air conditioning and luxury, the Elise and the Siege are not for you.
Oh yeah, yeah. I wouldn't be able to sit in one, but they're cool.
They're very cool.
When I was 20, I would have driven it.
I'm not saying this to insult anybody, okay? But both times I saw that car, like both the Siege and the Elise, the drivers were huge. And they literally look like Mr. Incredible stuck inside of a little car. Remember that image from the Incredibles movie? These two dudes look like they're bursting out of the car. They could barely fit in it, but they love the car. It was funny to see, but you know, these guys must have been like 6'2", 300 pounds, and they were squeezed in the Elise, squeezed in there.
That's funny.
Yeah, but he loved that car. I talked to the owner, and he's like, I love this car. I was like, yeah, man.
Timo T, generally I don't start messing with a car or making videos about it or anything until it's been released into the game, so I'm going to start messing with this one here probably tonight and tomorrow and try and get a good idea of, you know, how it drives and if it's any good. So should have a video coming up for this really soon. Thomas says, oh man, one of the guys in my crew, there was a school shooting at his school. Man.
Jesus.
Hopefully he's okay. That's
not good.
I don't understand why so many people are shooting each other up these days, especially like school shootings, or someone will just go into like a place of business where there's all these innocent people that did nothing to them, and they'll start shooting it up. I mean, it's awful. I don't get what's wrong with people these days. My attitude is,
if you're that angry and you want to shoot somebody, shoot yourself in the leg first, get a feel. And then you can go out and do whatever you gotta do. But shoot yourself first. A few times. Preferably 10 or more. And don't call the cops. Just do it at home. Anyway,
right.
Sorry, Odom. Didn't mean to insult you. I don't think I have the 720S on this account.
Well,
do we want to see Max burn up his silver keys?
Uh-oh. Max is going to open some keys, guys.
I'm going to open some crates.
All right.
Unless I magically find this car in the next 2 minutes. Hold on. You can switch over. I'm scrolling through my garages looking for the 720S.
All right.
Anybody got sharp eyes? Can you tell me if you see it? Because I don't see it.
I'm a looking.
Going
a little fast for me.
I don't see it.
My brain doesn't process things that quickly.
Oh, I got the PC cards right here. See? Right there. Look at it.
That would be amazing if they let us use it. If they made the mistake...
if they let us pull that with silver keys. Can you imagine?
If they made the mistake, they should at least let us use the car.
I know, right? I mean, wouldn't that be awesome if they made that mistake? Instead of making a mistake where they just made it look wrong, they actually made a mistake and put the GT3 in the crates. Oh, man. We'd all be pulling all of our silver keys right now. Oh, come on. Get another one. I want a different color. So, all right, I'm just going to go pull it. Watch, I pull it. It's going to tell me, you already have this car. Do you want to strip it? I'm betting you that's going to happen.
Milwaukee Valley says, use Danny's trick to get the car. Well, I couldn't find a trick for this one. The drop rate seemed to be broken for me. Watch, you're probably going to pull it and get it first time or something.
Yeah, hold on.
Let's see what happens.
I'm going to do my Maxthegamer trick. Okay? First,
twitchers.
We eat a piece of chocolate. Second, we take a sip of coffee.
Charles McLennan, what's up? Good to see you today.
Hit it. Come on.
All right, Max. Good luck. Good luck.
Bam.
Steven, have a great day.
Watch you troll me with like the worst 5-star in the game. P4 Z28. Bam.
Oh, crap. You got it on the first try. Are you kidding me?
And it's gray. No, it's not gray. Silverish white.
It's whitish, yeah.
It's whitish gray. It's still gray.
It's a weird color.
It's still gray.
Man, I can't believe you got it first try.
Yeah. See? My technique works. Remember, guys, piece of chocolate, sip of coffee, bam! One pull.
Odom says, Max the Magician.
Ceramic gray.
Oh, it is gray.
It is
Ew,
gray.
Gross.
Ew.
Gross.
All right, let's go burn some more keys.
Uh-oh, he's going to try for another one.
I need a different color.
All right, I suspect you're not going to get another one until loyalty.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for jinxing it.
Well, that's kind of how it's been going, it seems like.
Let me get another one. Bam! No, 2-star.
Oh, it's going to be a turd taco.
A45. I was just talking about this car's motor. In the Imera has this motor. Well, it's not this specific. Yeah, it is. This car's motor is in the mirror. And strip. Oh, wait. I shouldn't strip it. We're supposed to be pulling keys.
So
Sorry,
Daniel
guys.
says, how much money do I need to spend to become as good as you? None. You don't have to spend any money on this game. You just have to have a lot of patience. I mean, I've been playing the game for 4, maybe going on 5-ish years now, and honestly, I've spent maybe $20 or $30 per year at the most, if even that. And usually I've bought something because somebody sent me a donation and said, hey, buy this with it. And I thought, well, if they sent the money for me to buy a car, I might as well get it, right? So you really don't have to spend any money. You just have to play, you know, and be really patient, and your stuff will build up. You know, after a year of playing, I was like, man, I've got so much nice stuff. It's unreal. Most games you do have to spend a lot of money.
Yeah, this game's not bad playing free, to be honest. I mean, if you're patient and you don't chase events, wait a minute, that's true of all these app games. Oh, another 845. It's 845 day. I'm not going to strip this one. I'll strip it later.
But I mean, if you want to get stuff really fast, I mean, you could dump thousands and thousands of dollars into this.
Tens of thousands, easily.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, you can... I know people 5 years ago that was over 20,000 into this game. Oh, wow, it's really going downhill here.
I'm telling you, this is the kind of crap I was getting all day, man.
I think once you get it on the first pull, you should stop.
Yes, yes.
Stop. Oh, wait, this is a good car.
Yeah, that's a really nice little car.
Yeah. It's not a keeper for me, but it's a good car to get. You know, you talk too much about the 845, so Donna's like, I heard you. You kept saying 845.
Yeah.
Here's another 845 for you, Max. Here you go.
Bosco says they had the most powerful 4-cylinder ever when it first came out.
And then there's a claim that the I forgot what company, one of the tuning companies says that they have a kit that keeps the stock internals and it pushes the car to 595 or so horsepower.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, out of a 4-banger.
That's crazy. Ken Anderson, what's up? We're doing all right, buddy. How about yourself? He said he was just hijacked by the NAP police. What are NAP police, buddy?
Is it Brabus? Yeah, it might be Brabus. I know it's definitely one of the Mercedes tuners. So, oh, that's a pretty low car, which I already have.
Jerry Space. Yeah, the Pista Spider is going to be kind of hard to get, I think. I don't think that's in the crates right now, is it?
Which one?
The Pista Spider.
No, it's not. You're not going to get it. I mean, you can get it randomly, but...
Yeah, so here's the problem with trying to get a specific car out of the crates, right? There's over 650 cars in the game right now. We might be going on 700 cars in the game. They keep adding and adding and adding cars. So unless there's like a 10x chance or a 10x or a 20x chance for a specific car, it's going to be extremely hard to pull the car you're looking for because of that reason.
Yep.
And the chance of getting a 5-star car is only like 2% or something out of a silver crate. But it's not easy to get those things.
No, it's not. And I think you jinxed me, Danny. Now I'm getting nothing but crap.
No, that's just how it goes, man. That's just how it goes.
How it goes. That's not how it goes.
I'm going to give you a voodoo. I'm going to do the voodoo
one after
curse.
The other. She gave me a gray Arbor, A-bar, a gray one.
Now you have been the voodooed.
I am so mad. Oh no, I moved up to 3 stars. Yes.
Well, at least that's
another
better
car
than
I already
nothing.
have. Yeah, it is better than nothing. Oh, it's actually
that's a nice one.
Yeah, I like the color combo on that one.
Yeah.
But we're not stripping it. Ooh, look at that.
Those are really nice little tier 2 cars.
I'd love to see one of these in real life, actually, with that body kit.
Thank you so much for subscribing. We really appreciate that a lot.
I've seen a lot of VW GTIs driving around, but none with like a wide body. I think it looks sharp.
Felipe.
Hey, welcome.
El Cash, what's up? He said I stopped after pulling the 720S. That's a smart move, actually.
Normally,
Sebastian
I would
Starks, what's up?
Oh, lucky to go 4 stars. Probably a car I already have. Here's a 4-star tier 3 for your troubles. Yeah.
Ooh, check that out.
And it's gray.
Check that out. That's a cool color. I like the color.
It's actually metallic, but it's a junk car. This is the junkiest of the Pagani cars.
But it looks cool, man. But it looks cool.
Oh, the best 4-star ever, man. Ever. You couldn't do better than that, says Donna.
What do you recommend for Tempest 3 Tier 1? If you
5-star again?
If you have Tier 1, you can't pick your car on that one, all right? They're going to give you a Mazda Miata and they're going to force you to use it. So once you get to that, they give you a little car and they're like, "Hey, you got to use this." So you're stuck with the Mazda Miata, unfortunately.
Yeah, you got to use the Miata. I have a bunch of videos on how to beat that.
Thank you so much for the donation.
Right,
you
if
are
this one's
awesome.
gray again, I'm going to be mad. But that looks like pearl
Just
white.
sending some love. Have a
Lunar
great
white.
weekend.
Yes, I like
Thank
white.
you, D Black.
That.
Thank you so much.
That's a nice pearl white. You see that? I like that.
Yeah,
I like
it is
pearl.
nice.
Yeah. White with black wheels? Yes.
Oh wait, did I read this wrong? Hold on a second.
What happened?
I might have read his question wrong here. About the Tempest car. Tempest 3 Tier 1. Yeah, Tempest 3 Tier 1. Somebody else says Tier 2 with a question mark. So, Tempest 3 Tier 2, either the Porsche Boxster or the little Mazda Miata Rocket Bunny. Those are the two, probably two of the best ones for Tier 2, actually.
Yeah, we're 4 polls away from loyalty. I'm going to go ahead and finish the loyalty. There's no reason not to at this point.
All right.
Maybe I'll get another 1-star A-bars in gray. Who knows?
3 stars.
I like my A-bars, but I don't like them in gray. This is going to be like a cheesy 3-star.
Yeah, I saw an A-bar
gray.
the other day. I took a picture of it and sent it to Max. I was like, look,
Have you
look what I
noticed
just
there's a
saw.
pattern with the colors I get? You notice something about the color pattern I'm getting?
Yeah, you get a lot of
Gray.
gray cars.
Gray, more gray.
So what the deal is, you guys know your phones listen to you and see what you search for and stuff. And,
I'm
well,
going to start searching for gray cars.
yeah, the game's listening to Max and it says, "Oh, he hates gray cars. We're just gonna give him nothing
We're
but
going to keep
gray
giving
cars."
him gray crap. I think I dislike gray cars because I get so many of them. Yeah, the Alpine is a good car. So, see, another
Ooh,
gray
what's that?
car. That's the
kinda like
Lotus, Lotus Exige?
Yeah, I don't think that's gray though.
I don't know, it's
That's
metallic
like some
gray.
sort of shiny silver. Or so, I don't know what
Polished
that is.
gray is still gray.
Flat shiny silver.
So it's shinier gray. It's still gray. Wait, what color? What they probably call metal. Bill and Colville matte black. Seriously, they call that black?
It's a flat black with some shiny shine built in.
Polished black. That's not black. What is,
Someone
does anybody
says-
know what Bill and Colville stands for? Is that like a group, a person, a tuner?
I'm not sure. Ken
I
Anderson
never heard of
says,
it.
"Have you guys watched the tourist racing at the Nuremberg? There's literally everything under the sun there." No, I don't think I've ever seen that actually.
Good star, yes. All right, let's see. We get 3 of these cars in 15 polls. That's 1 in 5 on average. That's not bad. Ooh, I like this Civic. Although I have a lot of them.
Nice. I don't understand why the back hatch is always black though. Why is that black?
Carbon.
I don't like it. I don't know, but I don't like it. If they did that, they should have put a carbon hood on it too.
Let me see. Let's take a look at it. I don't think it's... That has that shine to it that looks... Nah, it's carbon. I can't get close enough
It's
to see
weird
if it's
to me. It just stands out. It doesn't look right. It's very possible it's supposed to be carbon, but it doesn't fit. It's always driven me
like
crazy.
You know what that is? It's not carbon. That's primer. That's like when you buy the part from an auto parts store, it comes like that, black.
So
like,
why would they do
man.
this? I don't like it.
I'm too cheap to paint my rear hatch. Besides, paint weighs a lot, and Civic is all about low weight. See, I put holes in my bumper. Those are speed holes, baby.
I like
speed
that
holes.
bumper. That might be some Ram Air
speed
stuff
holes
or
back
something,
here.
man.
Yeah, gotta have some speed holes.
Little Phil's been saving up keys and says, I get RP fine, but is the Prestige Cup car worth going after? Comment. Is it good for live racing? I don't think you're going to have a whole lot of luck with it unless you can find a down tune for it. It's a 7.7 car. It doesn't really beat Dyno by much. I don't think it's going to be good for much of anything, honestly. Personally, I wouldn't even upgrade it if I had it. I wouldn't mess with it unless I needed it for the event or whatever. So.
Ooh! A good color. Worst car in the game. Color. Yes.
Wait, something looks weird. Isn't there supposed to be a little spoiler on the back?
Nah. The spoiler.
Something looks weird on yours.
Really?
Yeah, something looks different. I don't know what it is.
Loyalty reward. Watch
Here we
for
go.
the color, guys. Here we go.
It's gonna be gray.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it, man. It's not gonna be gray. It's gonna be silver.
What's up, Mr. Cool Whip? How's it going?
Ooh, that is Old Man Red.
Yeah, it
Wait a
is.
minute.
Not quite, actually. That's like a... Is that Old Man Red or Old Man
That
Purple?
looks more like Coca-Cola to me, actually. Hey, I
That's
got Coca-Cola!
Interesting color.
Nice maroon. Maroon's Old Man Red. So, you know. No, that looks more like Coca-Cola. Let's see what it calls it. Bourbon! Hey, I was close. It's the alcoholic version of Coca-Cola. That's all it is.
That is a nice color, though. I like that.
Yeah,
I like it. It looks good.
I like this one. I might build this one. I'm going to be sipping my bourbon as I drive this car. Wait a minute. Bourbon's alcohol, isn't it? Nah, it tastes nasty. I don't want it. I'll drink Coca-Cola while I'm driving this car. Yeah.
Those little Civics are actually really nice Tier 1 cars. I think the regular one's actually better than the Boss car, too, by a teeny tiny bit.
Do you know what happens to a bourbon car when it gets dirty? It turns into a different kind of brown. And it reminds me of what I have to pick up from my puppy every day.
Oh,
all right,
man. You just grossed me out, man.
This is why I will never buy a brown car. Because I'm not anal enough to keep it clean. And you know what it's going to look like driving down the road. And I don't want to be driving a pile of, you know what. So, and Porsche used to offer the 911 in that brown. Like, it's a really pretty brown, but it's brown. Yeah, when you let dust get on it and it fades, woohoo.
All right.
No, thank
what is a nice car for Tempest 3 Tier 3? I would go with Amelia's BMW M4 or the regular BMW M4 if you don't have it. Those M4s are really good little cars for Tempest 3.
You know, this color is so pretty. I
like it, yeah.
Yeah, it's
mine's
really
orange and black. I got one just like it that's orange and black.
Ooh.
If you go into the customizing, you can do some pretty neat stuff with that little car.
Drip. I'm going to hold off on stripping these. Some of these I may want to replace what I already got and kind of keep that one.
I think once we actually figured out what that Bell and Covell was on another stream, but I can't remember what it was. I think we had to look it up before. There was another car we got with that same color. And we were like, what is that? And then we figured it out, but
Yeah, this one I'm stripping. This one I don't have to think about. It's gone. Goodbye. Remember, they gave us this car for free. The Pagani Huayra. So, we got it for free. I think I stripped that one too, but... You know. Oh, tire, yes! I got a bunch of stage 6s for a car I'll never use. Okay, next.
Comment
sent me
says,
back
Danny
to...
Lightning, same car.
Sent me back to rear imports.
Oh, man. I hate when that happens.
Did I strip a bunch of red cars on that one? You know what I'm gonna strip? I'm gonna strip the gray A-bar. This pains me deeply, but I have to do it.
Gotta get rid of that thing, Max.
Yeah, this hurts.
It's gotta
this
go.
really
It's
hurts.
gotta go.
I know I could repaint it, but deep inside, I know it's still gray.
Hacking, hello. Good to see you.
Hello. I know earlier, I think it was Thomas. I think his name is Thomas. Said greetings from France. I'm sorry I saw that and I didn't respond to it, but you know, we know that a lot of you guys are from all over the world, and it's really cool that you're joining us.
Definitely cool. Awesome to
this
have
is
you
a
guys
very
here.
cool car, but
Yeah, I like those.
speaking of red cars, comment. Here it goes. Woohoo!
What kind of red is that?
Like,
Like,
hit the button.
Did it say like
Guards
gross
red.
Gross red?
Guards red. Come on. All right, I'm gonna keep this for comment. Okay, comment. I'm not gonna strip it. We'll strip this green useless WRX instead.
That's a horrible car right there.
Hey,
That WRX
that's a sassy
sucks.
grass green, man. Sassy. It's a sassy grass green. Don't you talk bad about sassy here.
Crappy grass green.
Crappy grass green. For a green color, it's actually not that terrible, to be honest. But you know what I liked is the old British racing green on some cars. It looks really good. The British racing green. I really like that. All right, white Boxster S. Now, remember, this is a great choice for Tempest Tier 2 if you have the right stage 6s. But this one is going.
Corbin Oliver says, is the Venom GT good for live racing? Well, yeah, I think at one time it used to be, but it's not really one of the better live racing type cars these days.
Now, the Venom GT is a down-tunable live racer from before, and it's actually quite good back then. Currently, I think it'll just get bumped a lot.
Yeah, that's the problem. It will beat Dyno, and it will win live races, but it's going to end up in a much faster lobby to where it can't compete anymore quickly.
Yeah.
So if you don't mind having to reset a car, all the time, you would be okay with it, but yeah.
I was about due for a crash, so anytime you're stripping that many cars, the game's like, no, he's stripping all the cars. Crash.
I'm going to go ahead and do a pull on my account. I'm going to go ahead and pull one thing of silver keys.
One shot. Get that 5-star. Come on, let's go.
Since none of the tricks really seem to work well, I'm just going to do a little like eye twitch and fingernail wobble.
That's my technique, man. Wiggle your ears.
I'm wiggling my fingers, right? I'm going to wiggle my fingers around and bam! I want that red one in the picture, though. I want the red one in the picture. Oh!
That hurt.
Oh!
It better not be gray.
Alright. What did I get? What did I get? Oh, jeez.
Oh. Wow.
I think I'm gonna throw up, guys. I think I'm gonna throw up everywhere after getting this thing.
It's black, though. It's black.
Yeah, and it's got red interior, which I really like. Alcaz said he just pulled one right away. All right, we're gonna try one more time. One more time. All right, let's see what happens.
All right, here we go. Let's positive thoughts. Positivity.
No!
Oh my God.
I hate you, Donna! Donna! No! Alright.
That's rough.
What is that?
That is rough. That's the Fiesta.
I kind of
Hey, it's a Fiesta!
I kind of like
We can
it,
go
but
to
kind of don't.
Fiesta! Take a break! Do a little
Alright.
Fiesta!
Alright.
Man, I think you better save your keys. Just do it a different time. That was
Yeah, I'm
nice.
not gonna pull any more until I know that the gold star one I have doesn't work. 'Cause I'm telling you, it's gonna probably take me the loyalty to get one. That's just the kind of season it seems to be.
Alright,
But-
Timo's saying wait for the logo on the left to change. You want to try his technique? I mean, it can't hurt. What's
the
another
logo
one
on
star?
the left?
Yeah, I guess he's talking about the. This is the typical trick that people try, which is wait for the left thing on above the bronze key to change to something, then you click. I understand waiting may help, but whatever, worth a shot.
Ethan
It's
said,
your
"Did you
keys, not
try
mine,
one
so it doesn't hurt
1002?" I tried a lot of things, Ethan. Couldn't get any of them to work, unfortunately.
I tried
All
nothing; it worked pretty good.
Nick says,
So-
"What's the best car for Tempest 3 Tier 4?" That's
Tempest 3
a
Tier 4,
rough one.
the best car to use. Okay, one of the better cars to use, actually, I should say, is the Griffin. Does the job real easily. The M5 Competition does the job real easily because both of those only need like 2 stage 6s or something to get through it.
Yeah.
Nismo In Attack does it real easily. Once you go beyond those, you're starting to look at cars that have to be a lot more upgraded.
Now the new Elite Tuners cars will both do it if you get them up to purple stars, that is, and get them mostly maxed out.
Yeah, right now, I would say you're leading those cars just to try to get through Tempest that's a lot of work. Because if you're not through Tempest yet, you're probably not that deep into the leading either. So, I would say the Griffith is still the better shot here for most people.
Yeah, the Griffith's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
I think the Evora does really well.
the Evora can do it, but you need basically 40 max for that sprint.
Yeah.
Now, Gianni's keep asking the question, what's the fastest car in the game? It's the Indy car, which is the fastest car in the game, but nobody has any parts for it, unless you have magical sources. But yeah, that's the fastest car. Now, right behind there, you have basically, what was the next fastest car? The Bolide? That's
the
second
Bugatti
fastest.
Bolide.
Yeah, the Bolide is the second fastest, and then it goes down from there. But there are a bunch of cars in the 6.8, 6.7, 6.9 range. You easily have 10 cars in there.
That's weird.
So they're all quick.
Yeah, I wonder when those F1 cars come out, if those are going to be faster or about the same as the Indy car. I kind of have a feeling those are probably going to be faster than the Bolide as well.
Kula
I could
is
be
not.
wrong.
Why the Kula? How did the Kula come up?
Say what?
Timo says a Kula.
I don't remember that car being very good for anything, if I remember correctly.
Now that car is not good for Tier 4. Now 959SC is not a bad option. That's correct, Comet. That's actually, I forgot about that car. It does it pretty good. Now, Audi R8 Tier 4 is terrible, Sebastian. Absolutely don't invest in that car. It is really bad. It may beat Tempest 1 if you upgrade it enough, but it's really not a good car. So I would avoid that. Yeah, magical forces equal game hacking. Exactly. If you can hack the fusions in, you can max these cars out instantly. That's different. But the Indy car, I think, up to this point, I've seen probably 10 or 15 fusions out of 100 and whatever you need. So I'm patiently waiting another few years before I max that car out. Let's see. European series will not have reruns, Trevor. They already said it in the developer's blog that the American series reruns made a mess of things for the map because there were just too many events on there. So, so there's no whatever for European. No reruns for European series. Why are there two 300% bonuses in Showdown? Have you activated both? I haven't started Showdown yet, Odom, except on my one account, which I'm just doing it just for the heck of it, but I haven't gotten to any of the 300% bonuses yet.
ICS3S, what could the 800 credit reward be? Probably one of the F1 cars, but that's just a guess. Because there's two F1 cars, alright? I'm guessing one's going to be a prize car, the other one's probably going to be in that crate, but we could be very wrong.
I mean, that's a speculation, but we could both be wrong on that.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I mean, I'm almost at 8,000 tickets, so I'll definitely be ready for that crate when it comes along. It's got to be something nice for 8,000 tickets. I mean, hopefully they don't screw us with some junk car, but we'll see. Now, Tariq, the HPE 1200, unless it's needed for an event, I wouldn't upgrade it because it doesn't stand out in any particular aspect. It's a very cool car, looking, look-wise, but just in-game performance is not all that. So.
Yeah, at one point in time, it was a really awesome live racing car, but it's not really something I would really use now.
Yeah.
And in order to beat Tempest with it, it does have to be 100, I think almost 100% maxed, so.
For which one?
The HPE 750.
Yeah, it needs to be, I think you could be missing S6 tire, that's it. Everything else has to be fully maxed for that to work.
Yeah, it's not easy to get all the parts for that either.
YH, 7,800 showdown points is a decent amount for just a day into it. The thing is, it really depends on your 20 guys. I mean, if you have a nutball in there that's going to end up doing 50,000 points, then you're in trouble. But
yeah, if
the average guy in there does like 5,000 or 6,000 points, then you're fine. You're doing great. So it's all relative to who you're competing against. But 7,800 points is a lot, okay? Now, John says, my dad would buy a Lotus Emera if the 4-cylinder had a manual. I think the 4-cylinder only comes with the, what they call the paddle shifting dual clutch trans, because I think that's because AMG's car comes with that. I think there's no manual that matches to that motor is the problem. But yeah, the V6 Toyota supercharged motor comes with the manual, but not the 4-cylinder. Now, I'm sure that Toyota motor has a lot of potential too. I don't think it's a crappy motor, and you can get it with a manual. So, if you really want a manual, that's the way to go.
Alright, Gianni says, what is the best car for Tempest 2 and 5? So, I'm not really sure. Maybe you're talking about Tier 2 and Tier 5, because you've got Tempest 1, you've got Tempest 2, you've got Tempest 3, and each one has to have a Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, and Tier 5 car, so I'm not sure which Tempest and which tier you're currently talking about, so that's not enough information to answer your question.
Yeah, so Gianni, the focus on Tempest 2 and Tempest 3, the difference is this. Tempest 2 only cares about sprints. So there are two factors you need to look at. The car, one, has to be fast enough to beat the boss easily, and two, that it's a car that can sprint real well, because some of the really good Tier 5 cars we're getting recently has lousy 0 to 60 and 0 to 100, but they're really fast. Those are not necessarily good for Tempest 2, whereas the good old Huracan Coupe, which is really not all that nowadays, absolutely destroys Tempest 2 because of the sprints.
Yeah.
So, you want to understand what the focus of the challenges are and pick the car that best fit it. Okay, so that's what I would, recommend. Now,
Max, I'm gonna change back to you for a second. I gotta run to the restroom. Is that all right?
Sure. Let's stare at my gray 720S.
I actually think that one looks cool in gray, honestly.
It looks cool in any color. It's a cool car, but ceramic gray's got to go. So this one is getting stripped, guys. Let's hope I get a stage 6. We won't wait for Denny to come back. We'll tell him when he gets back. Bye-bye. Goodbye, Gray. green, not good. Green, oh, this is not looking good. Anytime you get 3 or 4 green fusions in a row in the beginning, you're running out of counts. I make it all greens and 1 blue. 1 blue, then done. 2 blues, all right. Oh, nitrous, yes, yes. Woohoo! That's a good stage 6 for that card, because knowing PC Cup, there's going to be speed traps, and nitrous is good for speed traps. So, speaking of the Emera, John, here's the Emera that we just won as a season car. I'm not so sure about what they did here with the hood, that look. It's not, of course it doesn't pop up either. I mean, the rest of the car looks good. I mean, it's a good looking car. The rear treatment's not bad. You know, the scoop here gives me a little of the 570S vibe. But the front here, that I'm not so sure about. But, you know. All right, Vinicius, have a good one. Body's very good for the 720S. And tire may not be as useful. But nitrous body, I think... I may have a video on that car somewhere. I may have done a stage 6 for it. Or nowadays, I can't remember what cars I did stage 6 effects for. But it's an older car, and the 720S is not bad at all. It's a good car. It's not going to be competitive to the newer stuff, though. So, you know. Anyway, yeah, so we stripped that. We got a nitrous, so we're doing pretty good. Okay, now let me go ahead and look at the white one here. This one's pretty. I really don't want to strip this one. William, SRT Demon HP 1200. I was just answering that question earlier. It is a car that I would not build unless it's for an event, because it's not very useful. You know, it's kind of cool, but it's just not that great in the game from a game stat standpoint. And also, it doesn't really beat Dino that easily. It's just not worth investing in. So, yeah, this Pearl White's pretty too, but, you know, between Pearl White and the Bourbon, it's a toss-up for me. I mean, I kind of like the Bourbon. Let's look at it.
No, I actually liked the gray one that you stripped.
What?
I don't usually like a lot of gray cars either, but something about that gray looked nice on that car.
I don't know. This has more contrast. The black roof with the Pearl White.
I think I would keep the white one, honestly.
Yeah, it's a nice looking car.
The white one's going to look better going down the track, I think.
Than the Bourbon?
Yeah.
But
Heck,
man,
do a test run on each one and see how it looks going down the track. That'll help you choose.
Let's do it. Here we go. RWB is a great dyno beater, but it's not... Oh, upgrade required just to... So I got to upgrade to test run. This sucks.
Vinkius, have a great day, bud. We will catch you later. Thanks for stopping by today. It was awesome to see you. Mr. Coolup says, keep them both.
Wow. That's a thought, too.
Orbit Fox has the P1 in the bourbon color. That's cool.
Let's try it.
Sergeant Fred.
Fred's green to Max strip the gray one. Oh, this looks more like silverish in this wet look, right?
That does look nice.
Yeah, that's pretty hot, actually.
I like that. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. It's got all that gloss on it. Because it's already pearl, so this makes it really glossy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
and
that's
again,
probably...
I like a little bit of contrast. The light color with the dark roof just looks nice.
That's probably going to be the one to keep. I've always liked white cars for some reason.
Yep. I do too. I don't mind white. I particularly like pearl white because it has that little sheen to it.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, is the Regera good for live racing? Absolutely. There are some lower upgrade tunes for the Regera, and it usually dominates certain lobbies. So it's a good live racer. All right, let's see how this thing looks. Oh man, I'm going broke down
What
here.
in the... Aren't you supposed to... Aren't you supposed to test run it?
I got to upgrade 2 stages of nitrous to qualify for a test run.
Oh.
You can't test run the car stock.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, it's
It
a
used
pain,
to let
but-
you. I could have swore you used to be able to do a test run on a stock car. That's crazy.
Yeah, this just looks like a dull brown.
It does. It doesn't look good on the track at
No.
all.
Definitely the white one then.
That looks nice in the hangar, but yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's kind of blah.
Yes.
So one looks better in the garage, the other one looks better on the track. Tariq, the Venom GT Spider, much like the Venom GT, can, you know what? That's a great idea, Mojo Motoman, and I totally didn't think of it. So I wasted 2 upgrades for literally just for a test run. That's more expensive than back when they used to charge you for the test run. So, but anyway, we'll keep this one for garage dead weight, and we'll build that one. Now, if I find I'm stuck on the PC Cup, guess which one I'm stripping?
What's up, Mojo Motoman?
Waste of gas.
All right.
Yeah, the Venom GT Spider's really not that good. I mean, it's not bad back in the day, but currently it's not that good. Same thing with the Venom GT. So, but this white one's going to get built, and that'll put me at about 10 million. I got to start racing and betting people. I need my money to go up. So, anyway.
Right, so, do you think Natural Motion will make an event where the GT3 race car will come in handy? Well, you really never know what cars are going to be used for what event, so make sure, always keep at least one of every car, because you never know, it may very well be used for some other event in the future.
Exactly. I mean, here's the thing, that's why you always keep one of every car.
Yeah.
Oh, check this out, Danny. On this account, I have finally made it to Legends Never Die. And I'm going to kill them.
The Toyota Supra is a very nice car, actually. I still like it a lot.
I can possibly get my way through Legends Never Die. I hope they all die so I can move on.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
They're
Goodness
old
gracious.
and decrepit. These people need to go. Stop preventing me from getting my F1, damn it. All right. I can't even remember how to drive any of these cars because
they've changed them so many times.
Yeah, they buffed this car though. It's a lot more. It's a lot faster than it used to be. I think.
I think it got nerfed and then buffed again or something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
I haven't driven. You know, the last time they changed the Legends cars, I was like, screw this. I'm never driving these things again. I'm tired of them changing all the time. I kind of got sick of having to relearn how to drive the cars each time they changed them, so I gave up on those Legends things. Mr. Cool-Up says, getting old sucks. It sure does. It sure does.
Every year I find new aches and pains I never knew existed. Tariq, I mean not Tariq, Felipe, I think they will have some cards for sale for tickets. But I personally think you may want to save your 8,000 tickets, and then if you have extras later on in the series, use them because you burn it up, and then the only decent cars in that 8,000 crate, you're gonna regret it.
I agree. Save them for now. Make sure you spend them before the event ends, or they'll probably be gone forever. But I would definitely wait.
Yeah, I would hold on to them for now. Oh yeah, Jacquez. I know that you can beat the dyno by a lot on the Countach. In fact, a lot of guys were using them in live racing for that reason. But it's kind of it's questionable whether that's gonna last a long time if you don't control it well. So.
Hey, what's up, Stefan Clarinix? How you doing? Awesome to see ya. I think he's from Belgium. Very cool.
Yeah.
Ooh, Saline
S20. Oh,
man.
Sorry.
I was gonna read the same one you are.
Oh.
That's a hard choice. Jaguar is probably easier to get parts for, I would say.
They're both hard. I mean, Saline's definitely harder though.
Yes.
So.
I think they're both awesome cars. They're both great cars.
Again, the Jaguar. There it is.
I'd probably go with the Jaguar first, though, just because you're probably going to have a little easier time, but not much, upgrading that one.
I think the Jaguar might be ultimately better because if you get the launch right, it's not only a good car with low performance point, high evo, it's also a dyno beater, which the Saline does not do. The Saline can beat dyno by a hair, but it's hard. This thing can beat dyno by a decent amount easily. So my personal pick would be the XJ220 over the Saline.
Gianni, I've never actually spoken with Seven World Gaming, but I kind of know Millie a little bit. Max knows him a little better than I do. Like, we're in a chat room with him, but I don't go over there too often. It's on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook. So I'm not over there much.
You're not in there very much. And it looks like Millie's pretty busy too. He's been... I see him popping in, but he barely says anything. So I think he's just mostly doing his thing and, you know, once in a while come in to give us a little bit of info. But yeah, but he's still around. He's very much, you know, in touch with the game. And I think it's always good to have a former gamer's voice in the company.
Yeah.
That makes a big difference.
For sure. Yeah, I haven't talked to him in several months, actually. Very nice guy, though.
Oh yeah, great guy. Do you guys have any duplicates in Legends? What do you mean? Duplicate stage 6s or duplicate cars? I mean, you can restore multiple cars and strip them, but it's a very time-consuming process.
Yeah, some people do that just to strip them in hopes to get stage 6 parts, but man, it takes forever. But no, I've only upgraded, restored one of each myself.
Dyno beating shift pattern for the 250 GTO. I don't know of a specific shift pattern. I just use nitrous in third. I perfect launch, a deep good. Nitrous third seems to do pretty well with the 250 GTO. It's a good car. It's just not one I'd looked into very in much detail.
All right, Steven, I'm not sure what you're asking what it's good for, but he wants to know if the Bentley Mulliner is any good for something. I don't remember that car being anything special offhand. Most of the Bentleys in this game kind of suck. I'm not really sure what you're trying to use it for, but more than likely it's not a good car to put your resources into.
An 8.0 car, I think, fully maxed. Other than forcing us to use it for this duality, you know, I've never even built a car before.
Yeah.
That. So personally, I have no love for that car. Some people liked it for a while, but then I never heard about them again. So
yeah, it's not really that good. I don't think it's good really for anything that I can remember. Oops.
Are you talking about the? Is comment where you're talking about the shift pattern for which car? NSX? Oh, 250
probably,
GTO. Okay.
Probably whatever you're driving. Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think it's a 250 GTO he's talking about.
But there's really only one. There's actually two good Bentleys in this game. Alright, the Fast and Furious BR9 is kind of a cool Bentley, and the Continental GT3 is excellent. But most of the Bentleys are just kind of okay.
Cash, Danny already put up a video for both Tier 4 and Tier 5 on cost, so you should see them. And Josh, thanks for the support. You know, I'm glad the videos from our channels help. So that's why we make them.
Yes, thank you. Thought about Harkness Sesto Elemento. One time that car was simply amazing. It's a nice dyno beater. It's a cool car, but it used to be one of my go-to live racers. But the way live racing has evolved lately, it still does good, but it's not really one of the better live racers anymore. I mean, it's a giant dyno destroying car. It'll beat dyno by a lot. So if you need a good dyno destroyer for something, it's still really cool. It's fun to drive. It's actually really hard to drive for some people. It's got a really strange shift pattern. Other people can drive it just fine, but it's not for everybody, I guess.
think you have to launch late. That's the thing. A lot of people try to launch it perfect, and then it gets all that crazy wheel spin that doesn't get you anywhere. So, much like the LB Aventador, you have to know to launch that car late.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a key part of driving that car.
What's up, Savage? How's it going?
Yeah, the pedal crates are good for stage 6s. I think it's worth doing on some of these legend cars, particularly because, these legend cars can be impossible to get stage 6s for.
I didn't even think about that. That's a great thought there, Felipe. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, Peter crates for Legends cars. Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I actually been getting legend card crates through the events Showdown, because Showdown is where where you get the stage 6s from if you have the particular legend car in that Showdown. Remember when the F1 and the other legend cars were all in there?
Yeah.
That's when I was pulling crates trying to pump up the stage 6s. In fact, that's how I got all the stage 6s on the Jaguar. So the Ford, you get all the stage 6s if you take your time, I think, with Performance Ford and keep getting crates. I think I'm not positive on that one. I forgot exactly where I got stage 6s for this car, but it is maxed. So the reason the Countach I don't have many stage 6s for is because I just restored it recently. So
John, no, I don't think they're gonna rerun the Europe Series events. On the last event, they did a bunch of reruns, and they said the map was so cluttered up and there was so much stuff all over the place, they've decided not to do the reruns on the next upcoming events.
Yep, they're not doing reruns on this series. Between a Warsteiner 570S and the F12, Warsteiner 570S every time, because that card is much better than the F12. Not the regular 570S, but the Warsteiner one is good. So I'm going to get stuck around race 70 is what Comet's telling me. So at that point, I guess I'll figure out how to get some more stage 6s for the Countach and hopefully make it through. But at this point, I picked all the cars that are otherwise ready, except that one which you have to use is not ready. That's Yeah, but that's Legends for you. I mean, Legends never dies. People were stuck for a year and a half because they couldn't get
Yep, I was stuck for a year and a half.
Yeah, it sucked.
And I used the cars that were easiest to get the parts for, too. That Lamborghini is what screwed me up.
This thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
It took me a year and a half to get that last stage 6 that I needed to finish the Legends Never Die event.
Warsteiner is beer. Warsteiner. Warsteiner, the company is not even a German company. It's run by some Vietnamese dude in America.
Felipe's got all the 720s except for the Spider. You'll probably get it one of these days. Ron Gillart says, is there a new update that I missed? My lobby's been quiet. I don't think the new update's been rolling out yet. I think we're going to have one coming out pretty soon, but...
Yeah, I think so too. But I think part of the reason Live Lobby's quieter is probably because people are too busy in Showdown.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, I've noticed the live lobbies have been kind of weird lately.
Yeah, especially the slower lobbies. Now, another factor could be we're losing players. That wouldn't be a good thing, but I'm hoping that's not the situation, but we don't know. I mean...
Yeah, I've heard some rumors about maybe we're kind of don't have as many people playing as we used to and stuff like that. I know one thing a lot of people don't like are these large events cost so much resources and parts and money to finish. It used to be they had events, but not like this. They didn't have huge series where you had to have like 5 different prize cars to beat the last event and stuff like that. I know that's been turning some people off. A lot of people, I can't afford to play this game anymore. So I know we have lost some people because of the way they've been running the events lately, but...
I mean, the last 2 years, a year and a half, they've been going crazy with events. It's like one
Yes.
after the other, one after the other. While that's good in a way to, hopefully nobody's ever bored. But on the other hand, it also makes you feel like you just cannot really participate in a lot of them because you can't keep
Yes.
up with it.
Yep.
So that's the issue.
I think a lot of us actually forget to collect our 25 free event tickets each day. I know I haven't collected mine today. I should probably go over there and do that now.
I did collect mine today. Maybe not on this account though. Who knows? I can't keep track. I'll check later. But you kind of wonder why they're pushing events out so fast, so hard.
Yes.
I mean, I know that I'm sure there's like a money target goal that they have to deal with all the time from up top. So I almost feel like they're setting these events out just to keep the revenue flowing. So, not that I'm complaining that there are a lot of events, but it's pretty clear that some of these events are meant to.
And you don't want to overwhelm people with stuff either, though. That's one problem that's kind of going on right now.
Yep, that's exactly what's going on right now. They're overwhelming everybody, and then for new players, these events look pretty much impossible to complete without spending.
Yes.
So I can understand where that frustrates people, and anytime players get frustrated, their key reaction is, man, I'll just take a break from this thing. So
All right, so R98's telling us what cars he plans on deleting. All right. Angel Civic, that's a nice little car. Finn's Exige, that's a nice little car. Amelia's M4, that's a pretty nice choice. The Countach, I mean, yeah, sure. And the F1, I don't really see a problem with any of those, as long as you find those to be some of your go-to live racing cars.
yeah, I think they're good. That's a good list. Unless you have something even more that you use even more in Tier 4. I mean, Tier 4 has some really good cars right now. RS6 Avant, the ABT one.
Yeah.
You got the, what's the other one? The Ford GT. That's a great car. So, there's some other options in Tier 4 that I would consider as well.
I would probably, honestly, if it was me, I would probably elite the Subaru WRX.
I mean, yeah, that's, again, but I thought that's a Elite tuner. Well, I don't know. You can Elite license on top of the Elite tuner?
Pretty sure you
I
can.
haven't tried.
I would think.
Tried. Oh, yeah, the Supra people have deleted. So, yeah, definitely. So,
But that's the one I would shoot for, actually. But, I mean, if you find yourself live racing constantly with that, then by all means, yeah, go for it.
Monza SP2 is kind of crappy. I only used it because it was useful for that 1300 trophies to get the Enzo.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a strange car, actually.
Yeah, it's not very good in the game. I mean, it's a cool car, but it's just not good in the game. I'm not showing you guys my Elite license. No, thank you. We'll pass on that.
I actually started on the Royal Coach Builders event, but I don't think I'm going to upgrade the Bentley. Alright, I've already got the one car, I've already got the Aston Martin, so I'm just going to run and get all the prizes I can out of that and then stop, because I don't want to spend 7 million game cash on that Bentley I'm never going to drive again.
Yeah,
Nope.
that's pretty rough.
I don't know what's in the Coach Builders Evo as far as the prizes go. I don't know if there's a prize car in there or not, but
There is. It's the shooting brake version of the Zagato.
oh yeah,
So-
yeah.
Yeah. Which
The
you actually
hatchback.
need to finish the next leg of the European event, unless you already bought the CN, what's it, FKP 37, 32 or something like that, the bronze-ish color one. So,
Dave says all the NSXs are great live racing cars, and I do agree with you on that one. They're all very good at live racing, but most of them, though, will get pushed into the faster lobbies the way they're set up.
yeah, FKP 37, that's the one. So, that if you don't have that car, you'll need to use the shooting brake as the lock-in. So, one way or the other, you're gonna pay money, right? Either you pay
Yeah.
money
Yeah.
to buy the car, or you gotta possibly pay resources to get that car. I don't know. And the Aston Martin Victor is pretty cool looking, but would I really be heartbroken if I didn't have it? No, I can skip the car. So,
Like the point that I'm at in this game, it's nice to get new cars, especially when they're really good, but I've got so many nice cars right now, it's just like, I don't really feel the need to get and upgrade a bunch of stuff that I don't absolutely have to on my personal account, because, man, I mean, my account's looking really awesome in my opinion. I like where it's at.
You don't need every car in the game. Certainly, I've collected a lot of cars in the time I've played, and most of the cars I look at once and then they just disappear into the back garages.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, I don't know. In a sense, we all want to have a nice collection and have every car that comes out, but on the other hand, it's the cost, right, to benefit. Like I always say, I don't mind investing some money into the game, but for some things, it's not a must-have for me. It just, it's nice, but
imagine what it would cost to upgrade one of every car in this game.
Yeah, crazy.
I wonder how much game cash that would be. Probably like several billion resources.
I mean, it's pretty simple math to calculate, 600 times 6. You have 600 cars, about 400 of them is what, tier 5s? I mean, it's a lot of
tier 5s.
Yeah, so even if we just say there's like 400 tier 5s, okay, that's a lot of money.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, that's where it gets crazy. So, what's that? That's like 2.4 billion to do all that?
I don't know. If you take 400 times just say 7 million,
it's a lot. Because 6 million, you add 2 digits behind that, it's 600 million. And then you multiply that by 4. Now, that's 2.4 billion.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I've never been good with math, so if you say so.
Yeah. I'm actually pretty bad at math for an Asian dude, so I can't really. I usually can calculate my change pretty fast at the shopping center, but that's about it. You'll shortchange me 5 cents.
I can't even do that.
Don't shortchange me. I can calculate this in my head. Pay up.
Anime Boy, yes, the Toyota Supra can easily beat Tempest 1. If you have enough upgrades on that, it can beat Tempest 1, Tempest 2, and Tempest 3.
Yeah. I am working on getting ready to do the Royal Coach Builders, Sean. So I'm probably going to be ready by the end of the weekend. And then, after that, I'll actually maybe record the last races. It's been tough for me because my schedule's been a little crazy recently. And I still have to do that Microsoft Flight Simulator thing I've been talking about forever. So I've done my research, Danny. I'm ready. I just have to actually sit down and do it. Yeah.
We're waiting, Max. We're waiting.
Oh, I found the nearest airport and everything, so I'm ready. Maybe this weekend when I can get a little block of time, I'll take care of it.
All right. Sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah, you may get a surprise video on Sunday. We'll make it live during your live stream. Right at the end of your live stream, I'll make that video live. But, we'll see.
Dave says he's kind of underwhelmed that the F1 needs tokens to fit fusions. I think what you're talking about is the elite upgrades. Certain cars have elite upgrades, and that unlocks extra fusions so you can make them even faster. Now, the Legends cars and the Elite Tuners cars both work on those elite upgrades. Most of the cars in the game don't, but there's a few types of cars that do. Yeah. And it does take forever to get those tokens.
David, I was going off of Dave Benedum. I was going off of 6 million times 400. So that would put us at about 2.4 billion. Now, if you're doing 7 million per car, which is some of the tier 5s to 7 million, multiply that by 400, then it's a lot more. So that's your 2.8 billion. I mean, right now you're talking about 4 versus 40 cars will get you to 280 million. So it's a lot.
So we're just gonna say probably 3 to 3.5 billion to upgrade every car in the game. That's just a guess, but
that's a guess. But now, if you look at your lifetime earnings, okay, some of us are in the billions. So we've made enough cash in the game and spent most of it, obviously, to almost upgrade a decent chunk of the cars. In fact, let me take a look at mine here.
It says I've made $2.
I'm almost at $1 billion lifetime cash, and I have 17 million sitting in my account. That means I've spent 954 million in this game in-game cash to upgrade stuff, one way or the other. So, you spend a lot, you earn a lot, but you spend a lot in this game. That's actually how I do it mentally. You take the 6 million, you multiply it by 100, you got 600 million, then you multiply it by 4. Bam, there you go. So that's how you come up with the numbers. Old algebraic trick that I was taught in 3rd grade. Fortunately, I still remember some of it. So the Legato shooting brake, Thomas, is not bad. It's a low performance point, high evo car, so probably decent in live. The Victor, however, I don't know. My preliminary look at it isn't that great. So Microsoft's Flight Simulator is actually too complex for the average person. It's the problem. It's trying to remember all the buttons drives you nuts. But if you put it on easy mode and just play it as a game, the graphics and the sheer experience of flying all over the world anywhere you want, that can't be beat. I mean, I visited Egypt, I visited, Greece, I visited Italy, places I've never been to in person, but it's great to fly around over it. That's what makes the Flight Simulator experience so good. I mean, those volcanoes I visited were great. They're very cool. I would never want to be near a volcano in real life, but stuff like that. That's what makes that game so awesome.
So I've made almost 800 million game cash, and I own 306 cars.
What did I just do?
I've won 52,000 races.
52,000, Jesus. Wait, I probably have done about the same if I'm at 900 million, right?
It says I've raced over 75,000 races.
Oh, so you won 55 out of 75,000.
52,622 out of 75,545.
Odom has earned 1.3 billion and have $10 in his cash account. Ouch. That hurts. I mean, I can totally see it too. I mean, there are guys that are way over $1 billion that has no money in there. I think my crew leader, Tracy, he has that going. Like, he's always broke. And I know he earns a lot of cash in the game, but he's always bouncing zero. So, see, the Yosemite Park, the problem, Timo, is that the graphics detail on the game still isn't super good. For example, I flew to what is that park where the president heads are?
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore, and I can't see the president heads. They never detailed it enough.
Huh,
so it's like wasted 3 hours of playing around with that, trying to fly there the right way. I ended up being so mad I just crashed into the mountain because I was pissed. But I don't think it'll come out looking as nice as they do on some of the videos you see on YouTube. I don't know what graphics level they're running, but my machine's half killing itself, and I can't get that kind of graphics.
Huh.
So that's the problem with flying over some of these parks. But Sean, if you're thinking about getting it, I think if you're into the flight simulator type things and you just want to like virtually visit parts of the world, I think it's a great game. Control-wise, it's a pain in the butt, but but other than that, it's great. So, and it is fun if that's what you like. You know, like even some of the volcanoes in the world, when I visited them, the graphics was not sharp enough for me to want to take a video because it just looks like a clump in the middle of the landscape. That doesn't look nice. That's why I don't make videos for all of them.
Is there some sort of easy mode so you don't have to deal with all the controls?
Yeah, there is. I mean, what I do is I have a custom mode where half the stuff for the flight is controlled automatically by the computer. So all I'm really controlling is the rudder, the flaps, the power to the engines, and I turn off all the breakages and random engine explosions that you can't have to deal with. So I don't have to have my plane crash on me or blow up on me in the mid-flight, that kind of stuff. So I turn all that kind of issues off. But it's still a lot to handle. I mean, you're still, hitting all kinds of buttons. So it's pretty crazy. All right, so R98 says, I finished my Supra and I was wondering on what cars should I move to T4 tuner cars or just follow the order of events are supposed to be?
That's a hard question.
Yeah, that's a tough one to answer though.
It's kind of a personal preference on this one. I mean, how much do you care about completing the Elite Tuners events? And the other thing is, do you have your McLaren F1 upgraded, right? That car can earn you a lot of RP. It's a good live racer. So it's like this. If you don't care about upgrading the McLaren, I would probably start upgrading your favorite Elite Tuners cars. And if you do care about the McLaren, maybe do the McLaren first. I don't know. I mean, it's not super important to beat those Elite Tuners events, really. What do you think, Max?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gotten very far in the Elite Tuner event simply because I put all my tokens elsewhere. Mostly in the F1, actually. Because I use the F1 for live racing constantly to make RP. So, why would I want to worry about the Elite Tuner event? Now, some guys care a lot about the Elite Tuner event because they want to get that MK4 Supra.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it depends on what you like and care about. Ultimately, there's no wrong way to go about it with that. There's no rush either way. These things don't go away. So,
I will say, I'm glad I maxed out my little WRX STI.
Ah,
It's a cool little
car. Nitrous is in fourth for which car? The 250 GTO?
Yeah, the tokens really do take a long time to get. It's not an easy deal.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not doing showdowns like crazy, your token gains are going to be really slow. So, for example, getting 1,200 or 1,500 red tokens to go through that last rank for the Nissan took forever.
Yep, sure did.
Yeah, and I only finished one Nissan. I still got another one to do.
Yeah, like the last 3 or 4 upgrades are a nightmare trying to get the tokens you need.
Yeah, they just, I actually capped out on gold tokens before because I ran out of red tokens. Now, I didn't mean to skip the gear. That was an accident, but whatever. It's good enough for now.
Well, yeah, do you want to... Yeah, you can do... Well, one thing is the Skyline is a great live racing car. So the Skyline is definitely worth upgrading. If you don't really care about which... Okay, so he wants to go ahead and keep doing the Elite Tuners, it looks like. So I would probably follow them in the order. I would probably work on the Nissans and then go to the Tier 4 cars, I guess. If you're not worried about making a good Tier 4 live racer, that's how I would probably do it.
Yeah, the one thing I would do is I would hold off until you get the car fully maxed from the crates first. Because now they're taking the crates away once you finish the first leg of the event.
Yes,
it's not even the
good call,
second
Max.
part. Yeah. So you want to hold off and get your parts. Once the car is fully filled with fusions and stage 6s, then move on to the next one.
Yep, so the second you beat the first part of the event, that's it. No more free crates.
Yep. which is a big deal because a lot of us rely on that to get those cars built. And you definitely don't want to try to rush it with gold or anything. That's just stupid. You'll burn up so much gold. I remember people rushing through this Legends with gold. Oh my God, it's insane how much gold it costs.
Dave just finished King of the Mod Stars. Congratulations on that.
Congrats.
I think I need need 2 more upgrades on my Skyline to get through the next part of the storyline. I beat the first part with the Supra. I beat the Tier 4 section. I just need to do the GTR one. I got the regular GTR maxed out completely. It's ready to rock and roll, but I still need 2 or 3 more upgrades on the Skyline before it's at purple stars. So
yeah, that one last epic fusion seems to be like the biggest problem for everybody. Trying to get that one last whatever epic fusion for a particular car.
On almost every car.
Every car, without a doubt. You literally, by the time you get that one last epic fusion, you may have 6 or 7 epic fusions for all the other parts that you weren't missing for. It's insane how that one part just won't drop, and we see that with every car. It's not just one.
I think one of my RX-7s has been missing like 2 pink fusions for years.
Yeah, it's just nuts. Oh, I was thinking like launch button. I didn't let go. That was not smart.
What was I thinking about doing here? I was just gonna do something. So it's pretty much 6 o'clock now, Max. So our 2 hours is about up here. I know Max usually has a lot of stuff to do around now. So
mostly puppy related. So I always promised my family I would put the effort in to help out. So that's why I made it a 2-hour block. It's a lot of fun. The time went by quick, guys.
Oh, it does.
I really enjoyed it.
It doesn't really feel like it's been 2 hours.
No, since I'm hopped up on coffee, it felt even faster.
Hopped up on the old coffee. Oh, man.
I had a double shot macchiato is what I got. I told him to put an extra shot in there.
We're going to have to send Max to coffee rehab here. Man.
I'm okay. At some point, the caffeine starts to be less effective because your body is so, hopped up on caffeine anyway. It's like you need to sleep, man. Stop drinking coffee and go to bed. So, but yeah. So today I was awake. That's good.
All right. So we just want to say, guys, thank you for coming out. Max always comes out there here to help you guys. So please go over to Max's channel and hit that subscribe button. The little bot should always be posting a link to Max's channel like every 10, 12, 15 minutes, something like that. So if you don't see that link, just scroll up a little bit in the chat. You guys should find it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe when you watch one of our videos or live streams or anything. Hit that like button for sure. That really helps your favorite YouTubers. Even if it's not me or Max and you like the video, hit that like, guys. That really helps the YouTubers out a lot. Anybody who donated today, thank you. New subscribers, thank you. Any channel members that were here today, thank you guys so much. And we really appreciate the moderators that come out to help make sure the stream runs smooth, and everybody that just watches the videos and comes to hang out with us and stuff. You guys are amazing. We really do appreciate the support. You guys really are awesome. Anything else to say before we cut this one off, Max?
No, I just thank everyone for coming out and hanging out with us, and I'll always look forward to the next one because it's so much fun.
It is.
So thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you guys probably on Sunday on Danny's live stream for live racing. So catch me there, and I'll see everyone then.
All right, see you all on Sunday, guys. Have a great evening, great morning, whatever it is where you're at, and we will catch you next time. All right, thanks and goodbye.